Presley Neville O'Bannon was an officer in the United States Marine Corps, famous for his exploits in the First Barbary War. In recognition of his bravery, he was presented a sword for his part in attempting to restore Prince Hamet Karamanli to his throne at Tripoli. This sword became the model for the Mameluke Sword, adopted in 1825 for Marine Corps officers, which is still part of the dress uniform today. Biography. Presley O'Bannon was born in Fauquier County, Virginia, to William O'Bannon, a captain of the Continental Army in the American Revolutionary War, and Anne Neville, a sister to General John Neville, commander of Fort Pitt during the Revolution. O'Bannon was likely named after John's son Presley, who was aide-de-camp to the Marquis de Lafayette. O'Bannon entered the Marine Corps on January 18, 1801. As a first lieutenant assigned to Argus, he commanded a detachment of 7 Marines and 2 Navy midshipmen in General William Eaton's small army during the Tripoli campaign of the First Barbary War. In the combined operations with the U.S. Navy, he led the successful attack in the Battle of Derna on April 27, 1805, giving the Marines Hamet's line to the shores of Tripoli. Presley O'Bannon at this battle became the first man to raise a United States flag over foreign soil in time of war. O'Bannon's superior, William Eaton, a former Army officer, had raised the flag several months earlier while traveling on the Nile from Alexandria to Cairo, but it had not been in a time of war. According to Marine Corps tradition, Hamet Karamanli was so impressed with O'Bannon's bravery that he gave O'Bannon a Mameluke sword as a gesture of respect. O'Bannon resigned from the Marine Corps on March 6, 1807. He moved to Logan County, Kentucky, making his home in Russellville. He served in the Kentucky State Legislature in 1812, 1817 and 1820–21, and in the Kentucky State Senate from 1824 to 1826. Before 1826 he married Matilda Hurd, daughter of Major James Hurd and Nancy Morgan. Presley O'Bannon died in 1850 at age 74 in Pleasureville, Kentucky, where his daughter and nephew live. His remains were moved to the Frankfort Cemetery in 1919. Mameluke Sword. Because of O'Bannon's Marines' distinguished record during this campaign, Marine Corps Commandant Archibald Henderson in 1825 adopted the Mameluke Sword for wear by all Marine Corps commissioned officers. Since the initial distribution in 1826, the Mameluke Sword has been worn except for the years 1859 to 75, when regulations required Marine officers to wear the model U.S. Army M1850 Foot Officer's Sword. Mameluke swords are worn today by Marine Corps officers in dress uniform. Namesakes. 3 Navy ships have been named US O'Bannon in his honor. US O'Bannon, a Wickes-class destroyer which was launched in 1919 and struck in 1936. US O'Bannon, a Fletcher-class destroyer which was launched in 1942 and struck in 1970, and US O'Bannon, a Spruance-class destroyer which was launched in 1978 and struck in 2005. O'Bannon Hall, at the basic school in Quantico, Virginia, is named in honor of Presley O'Bannon.